Hey, boxing fans, Miguel Maravilla here with you, bringing you a recap of the super lightweight bout as Mexico's Oscar Duarte defeats Kenneth Sims Jr. Duarte going into Sims' backyard in his hometown in Chicago, gets the big win. And in the co-feature, you have former world champion Regis Prograis defeating 2012 U.S. Olympian and former champion Joseph Jojo Diaz. Take a look. It went down at the Credit One Union Arena in Chicago, Illinois. In the co-feature, Regis Prograis won a 10-round slugfest against Joseph Jojo Diaz. Diaz, who had lost 6 of his last 8, rocked Prograis in the opening round and had him pretty much in trouble. And then Diaz once again buzzed Prograis at the end of the second. Diaz came out aggressive, both landed good shots in round 3, and then Diaz began to bleed profusely from a cut towards the middle of the fight from an accidental headbutt. And then Prograis did some work with the jab as he just boxed away, kept Diaz off him. Diaz was just aggressive in the second half of the fight as he rallied down the stretch, pouring it on, landing some overhand lefts on Prograis that he didn't see coming, and attacking him all the way through and going the distance. As the judges scored the bout, a one-sided 98-92, 96-94, and 96-94, as all 3 judges scored the bout unanimously for Prograis, as he improves to 30-3 with 24 knockouts. Diaz falls to 34-8, 15 knockouts. A good win for Prograis, keeps him alive at the 140-pound sweepstakes. Perhaps a fight against the main event winner in Duarte. Hey, why not? That should be a interesting matchup. So we shall see what transpires down the line for the Rougarou Regis Prograis. And in the main event, Parral Chihuahuas, Mexico's Oscar La Migraña Duarte squared off against Chicago's own Kenneth Bossman Sims Jr. It was a very fast start as Sims boxed away, kept his distance, popping the jab with Duarte stalking and landing some thudding punches early on. And it was pretty much Duarte that pressured throughout the fight, with Sims continuing to box, keeping his distance, sticking the jab. And Duarte continued to stay on top of Sims late in the fight, heading into later rounds. And then Duarte finished strong in closing as he took it to Sims, going the distance. The judges scored the bout 116-112, 115-113, and one judge scored it even, 114-114, as Duarte pulls off the majority decision win, improving his mark to 30-2, one draw with 23 knockouts. Sims 22-3-1 with 8 knockouts, as Duarte wins the WBA title eliminator. A solid win for Oscar Duarte as he pretty much goes into Sims' hometown to get the victory. So where does Duarte go from here? Hey, listen, that was a WBA mandatory, so you have the cream of the crop at the 140-pound division. You have Teofimo, then you also have Richardson Hitchens, and then you got Subriel Matias, who just picked up the title, and then you got former world champions Albert Puello. You also have former interim titleist Arnold Barboza's, and then not to mention you have guys like Dalton Smith who are looking for a big fight, Andy Hiroka, who also deserves a big crack at the spotlight. So a very interesting scenario for Duarte, as we shall see what's next. Or hey, why not the co-feature winner in Prograis? So a lot of possibilities out there for Duarte. There's also, there was also the talk of a potential rematch between him and Sims, as it was a hell of a fight. But other than that, I think Duarte is beyond the rematch with Sims. There are a lot of interesting matchups for Duarte at 140.